Okay, now about how can I do the debug when developing the front end. Okay, we're gonna see that is pretty easy. Um, and so it's very easy to observe this, especially because this is not static. You don't have static type checking, so everything is interpreted, uh, which means that it's very easy to see and observe what is the state of your code, your running application. So the only thing you need to do is just in the browser you open the inspector, and then you have here several elements you can observe. I'm going to only focus on two, probably the most important for you. One is the console, and the other one is the network. Okay, because it's there, the network. Because some of the errors you may find is that when you send, when from the front end you invoke the back end, you are not sure if you are sending the information correctly, or if of whether the error is in the back end and you are not receiving correct. So it's very nice to observe this. So in this case, if you open the network, all the communication will appear here. For instance, if I log in as a demo, okay, we see that it was invoked, this. And I can observe that actually it was okay, so it worked. Yes, I'm in the institution web page, and I can see what is the information. So what was returned. So this is basically, actually I can see first what was the call. Look, I see I'm invoking in localhost 8080 out demo member. So here this is the controller I'm invoking on the other side, and I can observe basically what I received. So I received this token, the one that I'm gonna keep in the store, and I received this object. So it's my email, the ID, I'm a demo member, I'm a member, and so I say this. So as I continue, for instance, I go for activities, I invoke get institution, okay? So what is the call? Basically, this is a get as well. So it's user 3, because 3 probably is my, oh, you have seen that, is my member ID, and then, or user ID, and that I get institution. And what I can observe here is that it's going to send me an institution that is active. It has this information about the institution, and it sends me also the list of activities, so 2 activities. So look, the information that is there is actually what is in one of these lines. Okay, so it's pretty nice to observe if everything is okay, and especially this part is very important to understand whether the bug is on the front end or in the back end. It helps a lot. For instance, if I go, we have seen gets, okay? If I do a post, for instance, I want to change this, and I want to move this for 4, so the number of participants is 4, I do a save, and then I have this invocation. So the header is like this, so it's a put now, okay? And I have a new thing here, which is the payload. So the payload is the JSON object that goes in the call. So actually what I filled in the form. So, and you see that I'm sending the 4 there and all the other information. And of course I can see the response. That's a way to see the response, but in the preview, I can see the response as well. So this way you can just understand if you don't, whether you forgot to, sometimes you do some spelling errors and things like that, and it's very easy to detect. Another thing that I want to show you is the console. So you can just have some type of log. For instance, when you see here this, it's because in my code I have a console writing things. So in this case, I have here, so in institution activity, probably when I do the, so this is the create, for instance, let's see when unsafe, Okay, this is when I receive the event. I want to see whether I received the information correctly. So what I'm going to do, I just do console log and I write activity. Okay. And now the important thing, this code, it's here, so that this is dynamic, but I need to refresh. Okay. So to get the new JavaScript. Okay. Now it's there. So now if I just go there and I write this, we get this written. Okay? So I get the information about the object. So this is written by this message. Yeah? So you can write this everywhere in the code and you can check if everything is okay. Of course, you have more things that you can do, but I think that, for instance, things about performance, memory, but this will be enough. Of course, and there's also a console for view, but I think that this will solve most of your problems, the network and the console. Okay, good.